What I'm showing you now is a critical mistake. Right here, I made a judgment error and I messed it up. This little section here, it's been bothering me for a long time. What happened is when I built the top section and this bottom section, I actually screwed them together and cut them so these are identical. But if we look underneath, you'll notice that there are shelf brackets behind here which push the lower section out about that far, which equates to that. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to fix this. It's been bothering me for some time. I will be putting fascia on it, so it needs to be corrected. And I'm going to use my 3D printer to do that. Now to start with, I'm going to need some critical measurements. I already know what this angle should be. It should be about 22.5 degrees. It's half of 45, and I'm going to use my little angle finder to do that, but we'll check it anyway just to make sure. And we are at 22.8, so I'm going to call that about 22.5. Now the next measurement I need is I need the depth for this, so it's pretty easy. I'll just run this down, and we are at 29. I'll call it 30. I'll check it one more time. .30. Now I need one more measurement, is a thickness, and it is, what do we got here? We got about 151. I'm going to call it 150 for ease. Now before I get in too deep, I printed out a little triangle just to test to make sure I got the shape correct. And there we go. We are a little bit shallow. It's good to know before I start, so I'm going to have to make one more adjustment. I'm going to print out one more triangle and we'll check that. Okay, I'm back. I got my second triangle. You can see it's just a little bit bigger. Made some adjustments on it. We will check that out and see if it fits. Look at that. I think this is perfect. Now I'm going to use this shape. I'm going to stretch it out to 150 millimeters, put the bore holes in it, and I should come up with the final part. Now before I install my wedge, I'm going to remove this little signage right here. It will be covered up, which is kind of sad. As you can see, my triangle crosses over that. I could leave it, but I'm just going to move it down. Oh yeah, another tool printed on the 3D printer. Remember, a 3D printer is a tool that you make tools with. Let's see if we... And the sign is coming off a lot better than I thought it would. Drop that. But we can reuse the sign. I'll put it up here somewhere else, probably over here. Now here we go, fresh off the printer. Here's the wedge, the filler piece, which will go right here. And just setting it in place, you can see we are flush. It's a full width. Fill in that little gap. And when I put my fish on here, it'll give a nice blended area. As you can see, I have the screw holes in at an angle here. To pull this in and anchor it into this piece with these two holes, and these screws will anchor it into the main board. So let's get busy and install this. So we'll start with the little screws. Put our part up right here. Now I'm going to run these 2 screws in here and it'll pull this in and it'll snug it in with the other one. So let's line that guy up. Alright, look at that. It's a little bit high, but that's fine. It's not perfectly flush, but that's more than fine for what we're doing. It will support the fascia. I can cover that with a little scenery, and we'll return our Hermosa junction side. Now we'll run the glue stick around so we can return Hermosa junction back to where it belongs. Just abuse that glue stick. And let's see if we can get that. There we go. Quick project. I know that you'd like to find out more about the tools that I use for this quick project, so check out the links down below and you can find out more about these tools or purchase them yourselves. Now you need to watch that video, and as always, stay frosty, my friends.